Yeah, she scared the living daylights out of me. I'm not even kidding. I stayed up until 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning or something just to make sure she'd make it through the night. Um, her infection's pretty bad. I had been treating her with Baytril. She seems to be unresponsive to that medication. So I'm probably going to have to take her to the vet yet again over this issue. I've already taken her to one, and typically in these types of situation, you're going to be taking your rat to multiple vets. So at least know who they are, okay? I might have to take her up to Deer Creek. Those guys are awesome. They're in my, around here somewhere. And they know who they are, and if they ever find this channel, then, kudos to them, because they're pretty awesome. So we'll see if they can't figure it out, then nobody can. That's what I think anyway. So, yeah, until then, though, I have to leave her alone. Whenever they are in respiratory distress, you do not mess with them. You don't pick them up, you don't move them, and you don't play with them. You don't even touch them. You just leave them alone. And that's the hard part about this, is that she's breathing so hard, and it's hard to watch, like trying to feed her, get her to eat, get her to drink something, anything, but I can't do that. I have to wait until she's ready to eat, move, or do anything. And so that's why this illness is so difficult. Um, but there is a silver lining. I'm not going to give up on this. I'm not going to give up on her. She's a young animal. She's not even a year old. So I'm not going to let her, die to this. And if she does, I didn't let it happen. And all I can do is my best. Her cage has been kept very, very clean. This infection was caused by her previous encampment where she was to begin with, and the infection just moved from there. Once they have it, it's impossible to get rid of it. Mycoplasma is one of the worst things that can happen to your animal, especially your rat. It's a bacteria that can hide itself and change itself so that it can adapt to medication. So, just so you know, it's a pretty bad thing, and it moves from the upper respiratory system down to the lungs, and then the lungs fill up with fluid and the bacteria, and I mean, it can get really bad very quickly. I'm doing all that I know to do. Just leave her alone, offer her food when she can eat, offer her water, and she's still taking her meds, so that's the important part. Her meds are the most important thing I have to worry about. And so long as she's taking them, hopefully she'll get responsive soon. And if not, I'll have to take her to a vet. I'm giving her another 24 hours to recover if she's not moving about as she normally does. That means I'm taking her to the veterinarian's office. Wish me luck on this. I mean, this has been a battle for me for years with my rats. Any rat from a pet store, this is going to happen. And they're going to get sick, even if you keep the cage 100% clean and sanitized. And that's just what you're going to have to understand, is that even people who do have pet rats, they have two options: treat it until they can't anymore, or just end it, because it's a never ending process. You will keep going back for meds, they will keep adapting,